If I started a new TikTok account today after already growing one past the 100K marker in a year, I would do a lot of things different. Starting with picking a niche from the get-go, which brings me to my first tip. Pick a niche, a content niche, and honestly pick some content sub-niches as well. Picking a niche is super important because you want to let the TikTok algorithm know what you're making content on and do that repeatedly. I go much more into picking a niche and sub-niche in my online course, which I'll link down below, but essentially pick something you're already doing and have fun doing. Like, you want to pick something you're already knowledgeable on and you can make content about it for years to come. When I first started my TikTok account, I was just making random videos that were tied in with the different trends that were going at the time, and I wasn't seeing much reach. The moment I picked something that I was already making content on over on YouTube that people liked and that I already knew I liked talking about is the moment where I started really picking up reach in terms of that snowball effect and getting a lot more followers. What was cool is that in picking a niche or sub-niche, I got followers that also enjoyed the content I was making and were a part of it. Like, I could communicate with them and go live with them eventually and talk to them about the content I was making. So now it just is a lot more fun because I'm in a community that understands my content fully. Next, after you pick your niche or sub-niche and land on something, you're going to want to just make some good content. Things you think are funny, things you think are high quality. Make like 10 to 15 pieces of content. Just let your mind go. I get my best thoughts in the shower, so take a nice hot shower, try to think of some ideas, and just do them. Put yourself out there. That is the part that I feel like trips people up the most, because recording yourself can feel kind of weird, but I promise you, once you get into it and people start resonating with it and you get comments of your friends like, oh my gosh, that was so funny, you'll start to gain that confidence and making a video will seem like second nature. Now, after you've made those 10 to 15 videos, it's time to use my 1 in 10 rule. And what that means, it's pretty straightforward. Look at your past 10 posts, 10 pieces of content, and pick one that got the most engagement, maybe the most comments or the most likes or most views, maybe all of those, and recreate it. Recreate another video that kind of resembles that, but maybe switches it up a little bit, puts a little bit of a twist on it. I've seen this work perfectly just recently, actually. A friend of mine, she's an amazing jewelry designer, and she started making content, just making whatever she thought was good. Then one video in particular got a lot of reach, got like 200,000 reach. She had her, mini viral moment. She made a second post that was just like that first one, but changed it up a little bit. And that one is now her second most viewed. So it does work to go back, look at the content that did best, and kind of try to recreate. I personally, on my TikTok account, did this, and now I'm on part 50 of the Michigan accent series because those videos were ones that people resonated the most with. And making more of those videos over the course of a year is really what helped me build such a large following so quickly. After you've been making content for a while, you're using that 1 in 10 rule, you have your niche or sub-niche down, and maybe, you didn't know your sub-niche initially, but you grew into understanding it after making some content and found out you really like it and other people did too. Then you're going to want to start making videos like 3 or 4 times a week. The whole 3 every day rule never resonated with me. I never did it. I only posted 3 to 4 times a week because I focused more on each video being higher quality than just doing 3 random videos a day. I don't know if it's humanly possible to make 3 high quality videos every day. Maybe if you're someone who has no day job, then you could maybe do it because you have the time, but creatively 3 to 4 times works best. It also pleased the algorithm more, I think, because I noticed when I posted more consistently, I got less views. I got less reach on each of those videos. So that might change, but I think 3 to 4 is a good goal to reach. I would do this for about 2 to 3 months in order to start seeing that snowball effect. You might even hit it earlier than that, but 2 to 3 months I think is a good window to give yourself and make it really an achievable goal of posting that consistently, because consistency is key. Remember that. Now, after you hit that 2 or 3 month marker, I say go the year. That's what I did. I mean, for that 1 year, I posted 3 to 4 times a week and I saw a huge increase in my following. On top of that, I was staying within, the sub-niche and all those other rules. So give yourself those time periods to kind of act as a goal. Trust me, you'll have fun with it. Once you find something that you're actually passionate about, I think that creating the content will be that much easier. So that's why I always say to focus on that with a niche or sub-niche. And doing that for a year, I think you'll definitely see those big gains in terms of followership and reach. And honestly, video creation skills too. Like, on top of that, you'll get to have all that practice in making videos so that, let's say it's not up to where you want to be at that year, you will definitely be way more equipped than you were not posting consistently and not focusing on a specific type of content. These are all of the things that I did to really grow to that 100K in a year, and I think that if you adopt them, you will find a lot of success yourself. Top of that, subscribe to get more recent updates about where the TikTok algorithm is at and what kind of content you should be making, because those things are always kind of updating a little by little. But know that the course and what I'm sharing here are foundational things anyone will always have to do in order to grow their following and reach. And other than that, I hope you have an amazing day.